Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. In today's video we are going to be talking all about cleansing balms, what they are for, how to use them, and a comparison of 4 high-end cleansing balms, so hopefully you can figure out which of these will be best for you. So basically a cleansing balm is the first step in a dual cleansing method. It is meant to remove your makeup, your sunscreen, or both before you go in with your cleanser. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how I used all of these, and it is going to be comparative. I've got half being used on one side of my face at a time. But real quickly, just so you know what is going on, all of these products kind of work in the same way. You apply them dry, and that's so the product can kind of collect the makeup and sunscreen on your face, and then afterwards you either rinse it off or you use a cloth. And before I show you guys the clip of using them, I do want you guys to know what the price is. So this is Pharmacy's Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. You get 3.2 ounces for $34. Clinique's Take the Day Off is the cheapest of all of them. This one is $29.50 for 3.8 ounces. The Eve Balm Cleanser is $80 for 3.4 ounces. This one is also the newest to me. And the oldest to me is the Hardie Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. This one is $60 for 3.52 ounces. Shameless plug, it's in my giveaway, which ends in a few days. So check it out. All right, let's go ahead and get into the clip, and then I'm going to come back with some final thoughts. So I'm starting off with the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is the only one that comes with a spatula, and it's a light green color with not really much of a scent, even though it does contain a couple of essential oils, some orange peel. This one says to use your fingertips to work in outward and upward circular motions, and then you have 2 options for how to remove this. One being with a washcloth, or you could splash water onto your face. Next up, we have the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This one almost has a bit of a milky color to it, and you would only notice this if you were comparing it directly to the other cleansers, but it also has almost a bit of graininess. Doesn't mean it's exfoliating, it's quite a different texture from the other balms in this video. It did not go unnoticed to me that it was taking off my tattoo stamp, which very few cleansing products really remove. And the directions say to massage this into dry skin and then to use warm water to remove it. However, I used a washcloth just for consistency. Then we have the Eve Balm Cleanser. This one has almost a gold color to it, and definitely the most unique scent. It's very invigorating. You can really smell the clove oil in this one. Now the directions for this one say to massage into circles. They actually have an entire description for how to give yourself a facial while using this in the pamphlet, but I'm not showing that today. And with this one, it does come with its own muslin cloth, which I'm using here. You are supposed to press this gently onto the face and also hold it against your face in order to open the pores. And then finally, we have the Hardie Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. This is definitely the one that I have the most experience with. This one has such a pleasant smell. It's almost got a hint of orange to it. Very enjoyable to use. This particular balm has the most oily texture out of all of them. In fact, if it gets a little warm, the oil will start to rise out of this balm. And this too comes with its own cloth. This has 2 sides. You have a side for exfoliating, and then you flip it over and use the muslin cloth. Alright, so true to my own nature, I did way overthink this. I actually filmed that between a week and a half and 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to make sure I kept using and kept comparing these balms so that I would really be able to say which one of these is best for you or what the differences are in general. I guess my goal here is so you don't have to purchase 4 in order to figure out which is your favorite. What I would ultimately conclude is that I think the Clinique cleansing balm is a really good go-to, and it does get my top pick for sensitive skin since there's not really anything in it that would irritate skin. I feel that the reason I compared this to Pharmacy's Green Clean is that I really feel like they're similar in a lot of ways, but I will give Pharmacy, I guess they have a little bit more of elegance to using it, the included spatula. Is it necessary? No. Is it really all that different? In my opinion, not tremendously. In between these two, and 100% honestly, I would repurchase this over the Pharmacy, even though I have really enjoyed it. I do think, I gotta say this, I was shocked at how effective it was. Those little tattoo stamps that I had on, those live up to their name, let me tell you, and I was actually surprised to see that this removed it. Now, in all fairness, having 3 on the side with this was a little unfair to Green Clean. Sorry about that, Green Clean. But it's still a good cleanser. I think the Clinique is just a touch maybe more effective. I wanted to compare these two side by side because to me, both the Eve Lom and the Emma Hardie are more in that luxury category. And I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting to mention that I was sent this. Both of these are very enjoyable to use. I think the Eve Lom really promotes this idea of ritual, as does this one to some extent, but I think Eve Lom kind of has it in the bag a little more. The instructions, like I said earlier, show you how to do this facial while you're applying it. And I think that's a very nice touch for some people. I don't think it's necessary for everybody, but I also think if the sound of $80 for a cleansing balm doesn't bother you, then I don't think you're going to be at all disappointed with this. It's very enjoyable to use. The smell is a lot more intense in a this smells like it's cleansing way than the Emma Hardie. The reason I keep coming back to this one, I've said this many times before, is that to me this one it has such an enjoyable citrus scent to it, which a lot of people don't like, but I do love. And since for me it's kind of always saddening to remove my makeup at the end of the day, I mean this does take hours. Don't ever be fooled. It takes hours to get this kind of makeup applied. So again, that's why this has been such a classic for me. I enjoy that time, that ritual of removing my makeup with this. This is a great contender though. Between the two, I'm not sure which one I'll buy next. I'm gonna completely finish this off before I make a decision. But yeah, basically I think either of these I would boil this down to scent and level of ritual. While I think the other two are both good, solid cleansing balms, maybe better for sensitive skin. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Enter into my skincare giveaway. It ends in a few days. And I will see you guys next time.